Hello. Good morning po. Let us all settle down. Good morning, everyone. We are going to start in 5 minutes. Let us all settle down po. Thank you. Good morning. We acknowledge the presence of UP President Angelo Jimenez. We will be starting the program in 1 minute. Please settle down po. Salamat po. Please all rise for the entrance of colors and the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Let us all be seated. Good morning, everyone. Isang magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Today, we commemorate the 114-year history of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, and we celebrate its rich and vibrant present and collectively work toward a future of continued quality education, dynamic knowledge generation, and impactful public service. I am Ryan J. Galang.
And I am Maris Diagan.
Welcome to the 114th UPLB Foundation Day and Awarding Ceremonies.
'Join us today, March 6, 2023, as we kick off this year's celebration with the theme, Breaking Barriers, Community, Connectivity, and Collaboration. We are streaming live po on the UPLB Facebook page and YouTube channel. To those tuned in via these online platforms and to those gracing us with your presence here at the Charles Fuller Baker Memorial Hall, we are delighted to be with you as we celebrate the university, our accomplishments, our service to the community, and most of all, our people. To show us some of the highlights of our hard work for the past couple of years, let us all watch this short video.
3 years after the global disruption, UPLB remained a leader in higher education and research in the Philippines and Asia. Amidst these unique challenges, UPLB was at the forefront, creating solutions and innovations that not only allowed it to overcome immediate problems, but to thrive and build for the future. Foremost among these is the new UPLB Research and Extension Agenda. Accelerating growth through One Research and Extension in Action, or UPLB Agora, seeks to make UPLB a marketplace of innovation and future research and development. The UPLB Agora focuses on food security and sovereignty, resilience and sustainability, future communities and institutions, and One Health to make our initiatives more relevant and aligned with the global sustainable development goals. We are also pushing for technology commercialization, ensuring that UPLB's wealth of knowledge reaches and benefits the communities. Through our partnerships, we were able to kickstart the commercialization of several UPLB technologies. These efforts are beginning to bear fruit with 2 licensed technologies, Sinta Papaya and Carrageenan Fertilizer, earning nearly 600,000 pesos in royalty fees in 2021. UPLB is also building up more avenues for partnerships with the industry through the Agro-Industrial Park, Information Technology Park, or the AIP-ITP, a special economic zone on campus. In the past year, we have continued our discussions with our stakeholders to ensure that the AIP-ITP will foster innovation and creativity and bring additional revenues for UPLB and benefit surrounding communities. We successfully expanded our network of higher education institutions, connected with more industry partners, and established new associate, bachelor, and graduate programs. This will enable us to contribute more to the training and professionalization of the country's workforce. More UPLB programs are in the pipeline. With these developments, the UPLB population is expected to grow. In anticipation of the increasing demands for facilities, UPLB broke ground for several infrastructure projects envisioned to support UPLB's growing population of students, faculty, and staff. These plans are aligned with UPLB's approved Land Use Development and Infrastructure Plan, which will guide our infrastructure and land use in the coming years. As we grew as an educational institution, UPLB also implemented programs for the welfare of students and personnel. We provided financial assistance and mental health services to students and partnered with medical institutions to maximize health benefits for our employees. Moving forward, we aim to use the hard lessons of the pandemic to future-proof UPLB with agility and a clear sense of approach and purpose. Guided by the principles of compassion and innovation, UPLB looks to the future with vigilance and preparedness so that it may continue to excel as the national university.
Okay, and that's UPLB for all of us. Pwede ba minsan natin palakpakan pa ang ating pong pamantasan? Nasa gitna po ng pandemya, tuloy po ang pagkatuto, tuloy po ang research and development, tuloy ang extension at higit sa lahat, tuloy po ang public service. Minsan pa po nating palakpakan ang UPLB. And right now to welcome all of us and to introduce our keynote speaker, and let us welcome on stage a staunch advocate of agile leadership, future-proofing, and administration with compassion, the man behind all the accomplishments of UPLB, our leader, our very own UPLB Chancellor, Jose V. Camacho Jr.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Good morning. Before I'll be overwhelmed with so many, the joy and the excitement, the dynamism and the energy that we're having right now. Let me just acknowledge our guests, our supporters, and visitors. Led by our newly minted UP President, Attorney Angelo A. Jimenez, with his Executive and Management Committee. Joining him, we have the Vice President for Administration, Professor Nestor G. Yunque, the incoming Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs, Shari Nina Olikino, our Vice President for Legal Affairs, Abraham Ray M. Acosta, our Vice President for Public Affairs, Professor Jose Wendell Capili, Dr. Romel Rodriguez, also joining the President. And we're very fortunate that they joined us as early as yesterday. They toured the campus. They saw the technologies, the knowledge products that we have been producing. The incoming Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Leo Cubilan. And of course, the staunch supporter of UPLB, our regents. We have our student regent, our very own student regent, Siegfried Severino, our faculty regent, Carl Ramota, our staff regent, Vicky Belegal, our former alumni regent, and a sound supporter of UPLB, our very own Francis Laurel, and the president of our UPLB Alumni Association led by Manny Baradas and Dr. Collado, Cristino Collado. And yeah, I have here in my list, yeah, we have visitors. Our visitors have been supporting in our academic endeavors. We're hosting the Nagoya University Asian Satellite Campus. And here with us, representing the Nagoya University, Dr. Chris Ocha, Dr. Chris Ocha, and our visiting professor. He hosted us during our stay in Oxford, in Cambridge, the Deputy Director of Science at the Oxford University Botanical Garden, Dr. Chris Thorogood. And to all our vice chancellors, our very hard-working vice chancellors, let me just acknowledge them. The performance that we have flashed earlier, without them and their assistant vice chancellors, their staff, and today this ceremonies being led by the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension, Dr. Nathaniel Bantayan, of Research and Extension, Academic Affairs Vice Chancellor, Jean Loyola, Administration Vice Chancellor, Roland Bello, Community Affairs Vice Chancellor, Robbie Sireno, Planning and Development Vice Chancellor, Bax Paras, Fernando Paras Jr. And representing us, she's still in Cambodia, representing us in a World Bank funded project, our Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Dr. Janet Malata Silva, and to our national scientists still guiding us, all of the things that we've been doing, Dr. Emil Q. Javier. Yeah. And our professors emeriti and the deans. Okay, tumayo nga po ang mga dekano natin. They've been working so hard. Dr. Pete Sagbisit of Agriculture, Dr. Thea Tirol Devcom, Weng Bakongis of Public Affairs, Dr. Maribel Sese of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Agham Cuevas of Economics and Management, Dr. Marlo Mendoza for Forestry and Natural Resources. Sino pa bang mga na-miss ko na mga deans? Yeah, sino makakalimot kay Dr. Ricky Sandalo of Human Ecology. May nakalimutan pa ba ako na mga dekano? Anyway, absent sila. So and yes, our outstanding staff, personnel, researchers, faculty, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I'm happy to address you as we begin celebrating our 114th Foundation Day anniversary with the Convocation program and today's awarding ceremonies. I would like to begin by congratulating the UPLB faculty, the administrative staff, the reps, and retirees we will recognize and award today. UPLB is thankful for your dedication and loyalty to the university and for upholding the legacy of over a century of academic excellence and public service. We commemorate UPLB's founding this year with the theme, Breaking Barriers, Community, Connectivity, Collaboration, which reminds us that while there may be obstacles and disruptions in our path toward our goal, we must not allow ourselves to be stopped. Instead, we must use these barriers as opportunities for growth. And in UPLB's case, we will surpass the past and keep moving forward while reaching out to more communities, embracing the digital revolution, and fostering stronger linkages with our institutional partners. This morning, we just signed our license agreement with agri-specialists for our BioN product, now one of the government's well-sought technology product of UPLB. We also have the bio assets who will be giving us 3 buses that will be given to the College of Veterinary Medicine in its fight against the African swine flu. I did not mention Dean Ami Estacio. I hope she's around. And she's been pushing for this collaboration with bioassets, whose head is a Balik scientist and a staunch supporter alumnus of the College of Veterinary Medicine. In UPLB's case, we commemorate this Foundation Day. We also commit to breaking through any barrier that prevents us from fulfilling our mandate of academic leadership and contributing to an inclusive, sustainable, and resilient society. Be it procurement, be it related to whatever barrier or hindrances to our pursuit of this connectivity, cooperation, collaboration, we will not be discouraged. Aside from welcoming all of you, I am honored to introduce this year's keynote speaker. He graduated with a degree of BA Sociology from UP Diliman, earned his law degree from the UP College of Law, and passed the 1994 Philippine Bar exam. He holds a master's degree in management, public management, from Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy at the National University of Singapore. He is a Lee Kuan Yew Fellow from the Harvard Kennedy School of Government. He was a lecturer for the UP Law Center Institute for the Administration of Justice and a consultant for the UP International Training Center for Authorities and Leaders, Philippines, or UP-CIFAL. He is an expert in global migration and labor issues, especially concerning overseas Filipino workers, having served as acting deputy administration of the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. So nasa puso po niya ang tatak UP. Honor, excellence, and public service, especially for our administrative workers sector. He has also served and worked in the Department of Labor and Employment as a labor attaché in Japan, in Kuwait, and Iraq. He has twice been a UP Board of Regents member, and once a student regent in 1992, and again as a presidential appointee to the Board of Regents from 2016 to 2021. He envisions UP as a global university, asking the big questions of our time and acting locally to solve the world's problems. Dito po, nagtutugma ang ating mga hangarin para sa buong pamantasan sa UP at sa UPLB. Everyone, please welcome our keynote speaker, the 22nd President of UP, Attorney Angelo Azura Jimenez.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. Sa ating Chancellor ng UP Los Baños, Jose Camacho Jr., Dong, saan ba siya? Sa ating mga rehente na nandito, Student Regent Sig Severino, Regent Carl Ramota, Regent Vicky Biligal, sa ating mga opisyal ng UP Systems, Dr. Cubillan, Dr. Yungke, Attorney Abby Acosta, and of course, incoming tagapangalaga ng ating mga mag-aaral, Shari Oliquino, na kasama ko sa Board of Regents dati, sa ating mga bisita, sa aking matalik na kaibigan na dating seatmate ko sa Board of Regents, Regent Francis Laurel, na anytime now will be joining us in a very important capacity as well for the UP system. Sa ating mga guro, mga kaibigan, mag-aaral, muli, mayong buntag sa atong tanan. I would just like to add a little something from the introduction of our Chancellor. I have always been proud that my first 2 semesters in the University of the Philippines was spent in UPLB. And those were very happy moments for me. Those were UPLB's loving arms actually taught me to love our university as well. And I will be forever grateful for those 2 years experience in this campus. As a matter of fact, I must admit that I cannot help but become sentimental. Having come from a small city in Mindanao, to be able to come here and breathe and drink from the aspirations and the deep devotions of this school to serve our country. I would look back, and even now I feel, now that I'm president, sorry for that, I can almost feel every time I come here, the ticking of the second hand of the future coming true for our university here in UPLB. This is the campus of the future. It is both descriptive and a promise as well from me. UP, as the national university, has always had a threefold general mandate that we already know by heart: instruction, research, and public service. However, as a national university, we have one fundamental mission, and that is to lead. But what does it mean to lead? Or in our case, what does it mean to take on the role of leading our country's higher education landscape. To lead means to take charge of a group or organization and guide them towards a common goal or a vision. However, as we all know too well, there is nothing straightforward about taking charge of an organization and guiding it towards a desired goal. To lead and to be good and effective at doing so is never enough, especially these days. That you only have experience and expertise. Having partners and collaborators is just as important. Our world is changing at an unprecedented stage, and we all know that. With technological advances, shifting demographics, and global challenges creating a rapidly evolving societal environment. Advances in artificial intelligence, robotics, and automation are revolutionizing the way we live and work, creating new opportunities as well as challenges. The rise of the internet and social media has vastly transformed the way we connect, enabling us to interact and collaborate, as well as to consume media in ways that were once unimaginable. Changes in socioeconomic statuses, such as rising income inequality, leading to the widening gap between the rich and the poor, have important implications on access to education and healthcare, as well as social mobility. Global challenges such as climate change, the pandemic, the emergence of new diseases, and the spread of existing ones, and geopolitical instability drive profound changes in our world, directly affecting us in many ways. Partnerships and collaborations are critical for universities to achieve their mission and fulfill their roles as drivers of innovation, knowledge creation, and social progress. Given what is happening in our world today, the responsibility that we hold as the national university and our very own aspirations and goals for UP itself, I cannot emphasize more the weight and importance of having partners and collaborators. However, this does not mean that we should go on and merely collect partners and collaborators. We as an institution must discern and be discerning about which partnerships and collaborations are worth having. Because, again, if UP's basic mission is to lead, we must lead by example. Ultimately, each partnership and collaboration that we will pursue, forge, and maintain must be relevant, meaningful, and strategic. Doing so will allow UP to, one, enhance our students' learning and career readiness. Meaningful and relevant partnerships and collaboration can provide UP students with opportunities for internships, experiential learning, and career preparation aligned with their interests and goals, as well as their field of specialization and career readiness. Number two, it can advance UP's research and innovation agenda. Strategic partnerships and collaboration can bring diverse perspectives, expertise, and resources to UP. Every engagement will allow us to understand better and tackle complex challenges and issues such as climate change, public health, and social inequality, among others. Collaboration can also provide access to new resources, facilities, and technologies that can accelerate the pace of our own research. Number three, improve UP's community engagement and impact, and this is very close to my heart. Relevant partnerships and collaboration can help UP and its current public service programs to better engage with the needs of communities that the university serves, thereby enhances UP's public service reach and profile. Number 4, strengthen UP's institutional capacity and reputation. Strategic partnerships and collaboration can help UP enhance our own institutional capacity by working with well-known experts and having access to resources only available to top research and academic institutions, as well as industries. UP can afford to conduct more exploratory endeavors and cutting-edge studies. Collaboration with international partners can enhance UP's global competitiveness while expanding opportunities for students, faculty, reps, and staff. Strategic partnership and collaboration can also enhance the visibility and reputation of UP, which can help attract top talent, funding, and even more strategic partnerships that can further improve UP's profile and impact. And 5, and last, it can facilitate UP's knowledge transfer and commercialization. Relevant, meaningful, and strategic partnership and collaboration can facilitate the transfer of knowledge and technology from UP to industries and its intended end users, creating economic social value for many of UP's mature and promising new technologies. Technology transfer is an aspect of UP that we need to improve. There is no doubt that UP is very prolific regarding research and technology development. As a matter of fact, in UPLB alone, and I know you know this, many developed products and technologies are yet to see the fruition of technology transfer. Considering the process involved in technology transfer alone, I believe it is fair to say that UP's expertise and capacity can only take itself so far. That is why we need to have partners and collaborators that we know share our vision and values, those that will support our strategic priorities and mission. Partners and collaborators that complement UP's capabilities and expertise, those that can enhance UP's instruction, research, and public service activities, those that can bring unique strengths and perspectives that the university still do not have. Partners and collaborators that have a strong reputation and credibility in their respective fields, those that can enhance UP's reputation and credibility by mere association. And above all, partners and collaborators who are committed to open communication and collaboration throughout the partnership and cooperation itself. Partnerships and alliances are based on a culture of trust, transparency, and open exchange of ideas and knowledge. Choosing the right partners and collaborators requires careful consideration and discernment. It is challenging to find collaborators and partners that will tick all boxes, but it is not impossible. I am very pleased that UPLB is taking steps to overcome what others will merely dismiss as an impossibility. At the heart of the vision of future-proofing UPLB, I know, lies a deep commitment to community, connectivity, and collaboration. We have witnessed UPLB tear down barriers, physical and otherwise, to build a community of scholars who are ready for the challenges of the future through strategic, academic, and research partnerships, enhanced internationalization activities and programs, and the provision of accessible quality education despite challenges of our times. UPLB's decision to prioritize digital transformation shows UPLB's commitment and determination to be competitive in the rapidly changing higher education landscape, where end users and stakeholders increasingly expect seamless digital experiences. I find this move both exciting and commendable, not only because of what UPLB's digital transformation program aims to provide and achieve, but also the sheer courageousness to get the wheels turning on such an ambitious endeavor is truly commendable. Apart from requiring significant investments in equipment and infrastructure, digital transformation requires UPLB to be agile and adaptable in the face of ongoing rapid technological advancements, prompting a culture and mindset change for UPLB to be open to change, to keep with change, and strive to be always one step ahead of change. UPLB's move to go net zero is an endeavor that I find very inspiring, and one that I sincerely hope will be adopted not only in other UP constituent universities, but also among higher education institutions and state universities and colleges throughout the land. We in UP are all too familiar with the very real dangers and consequences of climate change. Thus, apart from the various climate change research that we do, it is also equally important that we practice what we preach and show to our students, our faculty and staff, and our communities that we are taking tangible and concrete measures to reduce our carbon footprint. I hope that going net zero is a practice that many, if not all, higher educational institutions and SUCs will follow today. Imagine the impact if it will create to know that all HEIs and SUCs in the Philippines are net zero. This will have far-reaching positive effects not only on our country's educational landscape, but also on the communities that we live in and the policies that will be born out of it. My congratulations to UPLB for going and striving to be net zero. Finally, UPLB sustained collaboration with other academic institutions, the government, civil society organizations, industries, and above all, UPLB's staunchest partner, collaborator, and supporter, its alumni, speak volumes of UPLB's ethos and attitudes toward work and achieving its goals. We observe this in UPLB's implementation of its enhanced community and public outreach programs, as well as in the conduct of its various research activities. And speaking of research, UPLB's research and extension agenda, the accelerating growth through One Research and Extension in Action, or AGORA, I find is a clever and strategic move to harmonize UPLB's various research and extension activities. Having a focused and harmonized research and extension agenda is essential for three important reasons. A harmonized R&E agenda optimizes using the university's resources, such as funding, equipment, and personnel, by ensuring research and extension activities. Thank you for the intermission. By ensuring that research and extension activities are aligned with a common agenda, there is a reduced likelihood of duplication of efforts, an overlap of activities, and a waste of resources. By doing so, we lead to more efficient use of funding and equipment, as well as better management and of personal time and expertise. Two, it enables our researchers and extension workers to target specific issues and problems that are relevant to the needs of our country, such as food security, environmental sustainability, and poverty reduction, among others. A focused R&D agenda fosters better collaboration and among researchers, extension workers, policymakers, and other stakeholders, leading to a more comprehensive and coordinated approach to addressing our country's development needs. Moreover, a harmonized R&E agenda can lead to more impactful research and extension activities, allowing a more sympathetic and directed approach towards addressing issues and achieving desired outcomes. And three, a focused research and extension agenda can better contribute to achieving sustainable development goals. By leveraging UPLB's knowledge, expertise, and resources, UPLB can make significant contributions to achievements of our sustainable development goals and help us to build a more sustainable and equitable future. By focusing on 4 key areas, such as food security and sovereignty, resilience and sustainability, future cities, and One Health, I am confident that Agora is well placed to realize UPLB's commitment to our country's development goals. The University of the Philippines has always been at the forefront of instruction and innovation that has significantly contributed to our country's development. Through our collaborative research and public service endeavors, we have generated meaningful and relevant scientific knowledge that has shaped national policies and practices. As such, I commend the efforts of many of our faculty, reps, and administrative staff, especially those who are with us today, those who are being recognized today, for their dedicated work, for pushing the boundaries of knowledge generation, and for the significant contribution to the betterment of our society. To all the awardees, I want to say that you are our greatest source of inspiration. You remind us of the importance of working together, striving for excellence, and always putting compassion and inclusivity at the heart of everything we do. I appreciate your commitment to the university, to UP Los Baños, our beloved UP Los Baños, for creating a better world. Before I end my state, I'd like to share with you a message, a common message that I have always expressed every time I go anywhere in UP today. I am on my 4th week as the president of the University of the Philippines. And I was here more than 30 years ago as a freshman in UPLB. And I have always tried and strived to live up to the twin pillars of our school, the twin pillars that has stood already the test of time. And those are honor and excellence. There is no doubt that we have fulfilled that throughout the years. But having survived the world's first and only so far global pandemic, having experienced being cut off from our friends, families, from our school, I do sometimes feel lucky to consider, because I was involved in those critical days of policy making, what I call Bloody March 2020. I find it a marvel that we are here today continuing to do our function, that we have not only survived, we have learned lessons, but none of us survive it unscathed. And the one thing I realize that the university may strive to feel is that other than honor and excellence, we have to develop compassion or malasakit as a very important academic value. That malasakit should be up there at the level of honor and excellence, not as an extracurricular or additional element of what today being a UP student means, but as an integral part of UP's total academic experience. It is, I believe, what is important to our time. As we try to heal the wounds of the pandemic and prepare mindsets for the future, mindsets that can survive dizzying change, civilizational shifts, cultural earthquakes, and tsunamis. We need to be able to draw on the strength that has enabled man to survive every vicissitudes of history. What is in fact the human species' greatest coping mechanism, and that is our social nature. We have never survived any challenges alone throughout history, millions of years, that was threatened by the pandemic, and we are surviving still. So I believe that UP can only fulfill its basic mission, the one that I have expressed, if we add the element of compassion at malasakit sa ating kapwa. And this is the reason why I wanted every constituent unit to be engaged as comprehensively as possible in the lives that host us, and even beyond. It is where we can recover among those are people who are less fortunate our common humanity by developing the basic values of compassion or malasakit. I've always been asked before what my vision after 6 years would be. And that would be, every time may dadaang taga-UP, hindi na po sila sasabihin basta na lang, ay matatalino yan. Ay, may honor and excellence yan. Gusto ko po, 6 years from now, magsisimula na po sa buong lipunan ang mga salita pag may dadaan na taga-UP. Ay, may taga-UP. May malasakit yung mga yan. Dahil ito po ang tingin ko mas kailangan natin ngayon. Panghuli lang po, tinatanong po ako, bilang presidente, paano mo ba gustong maalala ng mga tao? Marami naman akong gustong sana maging legacy, pero kung papiliin lang ako ng isa, kung wala akong choice, but to pick only one, I would choose to be remembered as a kind president and person. Para sa lahat ng awardees, para sa UPLB kong mahal, maayong buntag sa inyong tanan.
Maraming salamat po muli, UP President Jimenez and UPLB Chancellor Jose Camacho. Isa po muling masigabong palakpakan. Yan. So, before we continue, Before we continue, I would like to go back to what Chancellor Camacho said. So he said something about viewing barriers with a lens of opportunity instead of just accepting that these will be deterrents. So ika nga, we will not be stopped. And we're not just talking about partnerships, we're also talking about breaking barriers, physical and otherwise. So we're talking about digital barriers, technological barriers, social barriers, and so on. That's why we have these MOUs, we have these programs for accessible quality education amid the pandemic, and our community affairs programs, gender mainstreaming, mental health programs, our community needs assessments, digital transformations, and such. So how about you, Sir RJ? What did you pick up from what President Jimenez said?
Malaman yung shinare ni President Jimenez, and I hope the UPLB community ay nag-grasp yung mga nabanggit niya, Maris. Siguro ang isang magandang umpisahan natin yung ating pagbabahagi sa napakinggan natin is yung ang UPLB is indeed a home. No? It's a commonality for all of us. Si President Jimenez ay galing din sa UPLB, and pag tinanong mo ang mga alumni, pag pinag-usapan ng UPLB, it's home. No? Iba yung atmosphere, iba environment sa atin pong pamantasan. And he also emphasized the need to make UPLB or the UP as the university or the campus of the future. At yung mga keywords na nabanggit kanina ni President Jimenez, Maris, ay nandun sa ating team, no? About community, about connectivity, and collaboration. So we are actually aligned sa mission and vision ng ating UP President. Kaya po sa mga nakatutok din sa atin sa ating live stream via Facebook Live and YouTube channel, please don't forget our hashtag, Maris, hashtag UPLB 114. Speaking of 114, nag-research ako ng konti. No? Pag tininaw pala yung 114 in terms of numerology, pag sinabi mong 114, it signifies home. No? So may kadugsong talaga yung ating mga napakinggan ngayon. So Maris.
Yes, tsaka idadagdag ko lang yung sinabi rin ni President Jimenez about compassion, which also lines up with what our administration is doing talaga. So andyan lahat yung collaboration at nasa gitna yung compassion.
Correct.
Yan.
Okay.
So, today, bago po matunaw ang ating mga makeup, we formally acknowledge UPLB personnel who have rendered exemplary service to the university and to communities through their work in administration, instruction, and research and extension. To start off, here at UPLB, we celebrate the pillars that keep the university running come rain or shine. So we congratulate and we proudly present to you our retired administrative personnel.
Once again, for the people who kept the operations going during the time the university, our retired administrative personnel, once more, let's give them a round of applause. Malakas sa palakpak para po sa kanila. Maraming pong salamat. Amaris, across all sectors this year, we have a total of 109 retirees. And as UPLB family, we celebrate your achievements and service. Ika nga natin, hashtag yan ang tatak UPLB, para at para sa bayan.
And so for the next part of our program, we want to recognize the meritorious service of our personnel who are currently in the university. And so we respectfully invite onto the stage UPLB Chancellor Camacho and UPLB Vice Chancellor for Administration, Rolando T. Bello, for the awarding of Outstanding Administrative Personnel.
Our Outstanding Administrative Personnel for the Professional category, Dr. Myla Lourdes R. Avena. Dentistry at the UPLB University Health Service. For her unstinting and dedicated service to UPLB and the public through her contributions toward the creation of the online health monitoring system and health protocols for the university. Once again, Dr. Myla Lourdes R. Avena.
Our outstanding administrative personnel for the office supervisor category, Marisa M. Ramilo, Nurse 4 at the UPLB University Health Service. For her dedicated service toward ensuring that COVID-19 transmission was prevented through the courageous dispense of her duties as a triage nurse and by rendering her services as COVID-19 vaccinator. Once more, Marisa M. Ramilo.
Our outstanding administrative personnel for field supervisor category, Conrado L. Serrano. Administrative Assistant 2 at the Department of Forest Products and Paper Science, College of Forestry and Natural Resources. For his effective and exemplary supervision skills and innovativeness that enabled his team to create wooden furniture and other novelty wooden items needed by the various units of the university. Once again, Conrado L. Serrano.
Our outstanding administrative personnel for office personnel category, Imelda L. Vibal, Laboratory Technician 2 at the Institute of Human Nutrition and Food, College of Human Ecology. For her unstinting dedication to her work and consistency in performing her duties in record keeping, inventory, and maintenance of laboratory equipment. Outstanding administrative personnel for office personnel category, Imelda L. Vibal.
Our outstanding administrative personnel, office personnel category, Mark Kevin L. Movillon. Junior Scholarship Affairs, Office of Scholarship and Grants, OVCSA. His innovativeness, problem-solving skills, and willingness to give of himself beyond what is expected have led to workflows and processes that increase work efficiency at the Office of Scholarship and Grants. Again, Mark Kevin L. Movillon.
Outstanding administrative personnel for technician category, Arlene DJ Romano, Laboratory Technician 2, Department of Forest Products and Paper Science at the CFNR, for her unstinting dedication to her work and consistency in performing her duties in assisting undergraduate and postgraduate classes and preparing wood samples and laboratory equipment.
Our outstanding administrative personnel, blue-collar category, Merdali J. Tabion. Midwife 2, University Health Service, Office of the Vice Chancellor for Community Affairs. Her untiring dedication to her work, consistency, and creativity in performing her duties led to innovative processes at the University Health Service. Once again, Myrtly J. Tambion.
Now we call on President Jimenez to join everyone back onto the stage for our group photo. Thank you very much. And again, congratulations to our outstanding administrative personnel of 2023.
Congratulations, po. And now, as an institution for higher learning, we want to recognize the people who have dedicated years of their lives fulfilling their ever-evolving role as educators and guardians of society. So today, among the many things that we celebrate is the service rendered by our retired faculty members. We now direct your attention to the screen for our video tribute.
Once more, let's hear it for our faculty retirees. Ngayon naman po, we ask again Chancellor Camacho to come up to the stage, and we call on UPLB Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Jean O. Loyola, to join him for the recognition of the Outstanding Teacher Awardees.
From the College of Arts and Sciences, CAS Outstanding Teacher for 2020, Chris R. Lanzaderas, Junior Category, Social Sciences and Humanities, UP Rural High School. CAS Outstanding Teachers for 2022, Chino Marlo M. Sayuno, Senior Category, Social Sciences and Humanities, Department of Humanities. Krisha Marga B. Taganas, Junior Category, Social Sciences and Humanities, Department of Humanities. Once again, our CAS Outstanding Teachers. Let's give them a round of applause.
Our Outstanding Teacher Awardees for the College of Engineering and Agro-Industrial Technology. Outstanding Teachers for 2021, Elvin D. Dulce, Junior Category, Department of Electrical Engineering. Veronica P. Migo, Senior Category, Department of Chemical Engineering. Maria Victoria M. Sumaga, Junior Category, Department of Chemical Engineering. SEAT Outstanding Teachers for 2022, Manolito E. Bambase Jr., Senior Category, Department of Chemical Engineering. Melvin C. Ilang-Ilang, Junior Category, Department of Electrical Engineering. Once again, SEAT Outstanding Teacher Awardees.
From the College of Economics and Management, our Outstanding Teacher for 2020, Bates M. Bathan. From the College of Forestry and Natural Resources, outstanding teachers for 2020, Rogelio T. Andrada II, Senior Category Physical Sciences, Institute of Renewable Natural Resources. Gone but not forgotten, Larissa Lelo P. Gata, represented by her mother, Judge Lelu B. Contreras, Senior Category Social Sciences, Department of Social Forestry and Forest Governance. And Pastor L. Malabrigo Jr., Senior Category Biological Sciences, Department of Forest Biological Science. Once again, our awardees from the College of Forestry and Natural Resources.
From the College of Human Ecology, outstanding teachers for 2021, Isa Cris M. Bernardo, Institute of Human Nutrition and Food. Melissa P. Ferido, Department of Human and Family Development Studies. Dino B. Gejes, Department of Social Development Services. In recognition and sacred remembrance, Christine Joyce B. Mendoza, Department of Community and Environmental Resource Planning. Our CHE Outstanding Teachers for 2022. Ron J. P. Dangkalan, Department of Social Development Services. Maria Catriona E. Devanadera, Department of Community and Environmental Resource Planning. Sarah Jen C. Pakarangan, Department of Human and Family Development Studies. Once again, our CHE Outstanding Teacher awardees.
And from the College of Public Affairs and Development, our outstanding teacher for 2021, Damsel T. Cortez, Institute for Governance and Rural Development. Once again, a round of applause for our outstanding teachers for the years 2020, 2021, and 2022. Isa pa pong malakas sa palakpak sa ating mga outstanding teachers.
Once again, congratulations to our outstanding teacher awardees. Isa pong masigabong palakpakan. Yan. So, syempre hindi matatapos itong ating event ng walang maikling kwentuhan, Sir RJ.
Okay.
So, a year ago, almost to the day, March 7, 2022, UPLB undertook something really big. Yan. So, the goal was a dynamic framework for nation building, sustain global relevance, and prompt problem solving at all societal levels. A system that is proactive, adept at navigating uncertainties, and addresses the needs of the present and the future.
Saksi ako dyan. And to tell us all about this big leap, we warmly welcome Rosivette Hernandez, Ferdinand Isla III, Jafar Rain Laminta, John Robert Parlan, and Renz Ronald Prieto.
To enhance the reach, impact, and development capacity of the university through research and extension, the University of the Philippines Los Baños took a big step in 2022. This community of researchers, extensionists, faculty, and R&D stakeholders came together to build the foundations of what will be known today as UPLB Agora.
We stand before you now as members of the UPLB community and as flag bearers for the future generations of creators, innovators, and leaders. To help you appreciate this R&E agenda, we are honored to share with you how the UPLB Agora has impacted us students.
As recipients of this grant, we have come to realize our impact and actualize our potentials towards fostering progression through scientific innovation in the Philippine society. We have also learned that true honor and excellence is one that serves the people.
But just as important as we have gained is what we can do to contribute. We, the students, have fresh perspectives on the issues that can be assessed and be addressed through research from the different Agora focus areas. These researches can be beneficial for our nation's accelerated growth.
Today, we revisit and celebrate the university's tireless work with food security and sovereignty, One Health, resilience and sustainability, and future communities and institutions. Everyone, it is with pleasure and gratitude that we bring you the university's rebranded Research and Extension Agenda, accelerating growth through one research and extension in action, or
The UPLB Agora.
Thank you very much. And let's hear it again for our Student Agora Research Grant recipients and the UPLB Agora. So Sir RJ, nagustuhan ko talaga yung sinabi kanina ng ating students na true brilliance is one that serves the people through honor and excellence.
Tama ka dyan. And it's a good thing that we are align, no, dun sa gusto mangyari natin for the next 6 years in UP. Nakasabay ang UPLB. And we hope that their short message and that accompanying video have helped us develop a deeper appreciation for what the Agora has accomplished so far, what it is yet to offer, and what role we can play in it. That said, today we take the opportunity to laud the members of our community who have already fulfilled their role in advancing UPLB's objectives through RNE. We present to you our tribute for our reps retirees. Let's watch this video.
Once more, can we have a huge round of applause for this year's Reps Retirees? We are still live on the UPLB Facebook page and YouTube channel for posts about today's event. Don't forget to use the hashtag UPLB114.
And as we continue with our program, we invite UPLB Chancellor Camacho to the stage to be joined by UPLB Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension Nathaniel C. Bantayan for the awarding of Outstanding Research and Extension Personnel.
Outstanding Researcher, Junior Reps Natural Sciences category, Jenaline C. Bengoa. From the Institute of Plant Breeding, College of Agriculture and Food Science. For her remarkable contribution to the development of 2 NSIC and 12 GTRO varieties and genetic stocks aimed at the effective adoption of future-proof crop varieties. Once again, Outstanding Reps awardee, Jenaline C. Bengoa.
Our Outstanding Researcher, Senior Reps Natural Sciences category, Fides Marciana Z. Tambalo, National Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension. For her significant contributions to developing biotech enzymes and microbial tolerant for food, feed, and other industries. Once again, Fides Marciana Z. Tambalo.
Our Outstanding Researcher, Senior Faculty, Social Sciences and Humanities category, Margaret M. Calderon. From the Institute of Renewable Natural Resources, College of Forestry and Natural Resources. For her contribution to the field of forest and natural resource economics, payments for ecosystem services, and observation finance mechanisms. Once again, our outstanding researcher, Margaret M. Calderon.
Our outstanding researcher, senior faculty, natural sciences, Marilyn B. Brown, National Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension. A prolific researcher and expert in plant pathology and an exemplary agricultural scientist with significant contribution to biofertilizers, biostimulants, microbial pesticides, detection kits, and mushroom technologies. Once again, Marilyn B. Brown.
Our outstanding extension personnel, Priscilla C. Dolom, Forestry Development Center, College of Forestry and Natural Resources. For her unparalleled contribution and commitment to engaging, educating, and empowering communities and other stakeholders. Once again, our outstanding extension awardee, Priscilla C. Dolom.
And at this moment, may we please call on stage again President Jimenez and our outstanding researchers and extensionists for the group photo. Okay, congratulations to our outstanding researchers and extensionists. And now for our outstanding research program category winner, Mango Varietal Improvement Program, Institute of Plant Breeding, College of Agriculture and Food Science. The team pioneered the breeding of mango, a popular fruit crop worldwide and one of the country's major export commodities, and has provided a significant contribution to addressing the research gap towards optimum mango production. Once again, friends, our outstanding research program, Mango Varietal Improvement Program. Once again, Mango Varietal Improvement Program, our outstanding research program.
And for our outstanding extension program, the Biotechnology for Agriculture and Forestry program from the National Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology. For its outstanding contribution and commitment to the development of eco-friendly and cost-effective agricultural products that help improve the welfare of farmers nationwide. Once again, our outstanding extension program, Biotechnology for Agriculture and Forestry program.
Thank you very much, and congratulations again to our outstanding research and extension personnel and programs of 2023. Maurice.
Now, as we near the conclusion of our program, we would be honored to hear a message from none other than our awardees. So speaking on behalf of our outstanding personnel for the year, we have UPLB Outstanding Researcher 2023, Dr. Margaret M. Calderon.
Attorney Angelo Jimenez, President of the University of the Philippines, regents and officials of the University of the Philippines, UPLB Chancellor Jose Camacho Jr., Vice Chancellors, Deans, Directors, Unit Heads, colleagues, fellow awardees, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I feel honored and humbled for the opportunity to speak on behalf of this year's outstanding administrative, research, and extension personnel, programs, and teams. Personally, the time to receive this year's award is doubly special because I received it from Chancellor Dong and Vice Chancellor Nell. At the risk of being carbon dated, Chancellor Dong was my student in an undergraduate course. Of course, I was a very young instructor then. And Vice Chancellor Nell Bantayan, whose birthday it is today, was my blockmate more than 4 decades ago. There, you can now figure out all our ages. This year's theme made me think, indeed, what barriers did the awardees break to get here? We are here because we asked questions. How can I help improve the services my unit provides while ensuring that I do not waste the government's scarce resources? How do I use biotechnology to contribute to food and wood security? How can we help streamline policies and regulations to benefit upland communities? Are people willing to pay for conservation? In asking these questions, we went past barriers of limited funds, limited resources, difficult administrative processes, legal requirements, the pandemic, and personal circumstances to pursue our administrative, research, and extension work. It was not only because these were part of our jobs, but because we felt responsible to complete them and share results with our partners and stakeholders. We have expanded and extended our community, our publics. We connect and collaborate with people from our college and from within the university, with other constituent units, and with other state universities and colleges, research institutions, people's organizations, and other sectors from the Philippines and other countries. We can no longer work only with people from our discipline because a holistic approach dictates that we look at all sides of a problem and we recognize that there are aspects that other people will be better at than us. And beyond this, we need to communicate, not only among ourselves and the scientific community, but more importantly, with policymakers and potential users of the knowledge we generate. We thank the University of the Philippines for providing us an environment that nurtures our inquisitive minds. We thank our Chancellor, Deans, unit heads, co-workers in our units, funding institutions, and our respective teams. In my case, my Almasiga and Makiling Water teams. Without them, we will not be here. We thank our families for their love and support, especially when we had to trade off quality family time to complete our tasks late into the night or even during weekends. And we thank God for His bountiful blessings. Let us commit never to stop asking questions and never to stop seeking answers. Madamo gid nga salamat, maraming salamat po, padayon.
Thank you, Dr. Calderon, and once more, congratulations to the 2023 Outstanding Teachers, Administrative Personnel, and Research and Extension Personnel. And right now, to formally close our event, may we call on stage the Chair of the Ad Hoc Committee for the 114th Foundation Day and birthday celebrator today, Vice Chancellor Nathaniel Bantaya.
Dumadami utang ko. Magandang tanghali po sa ating lahat. First and foremost, my sincerest thanks and appreciation to all who have blessed this occasion with their presence. UP President Attorney Angelo Jimenez, thank you po, and the delegation from the UP system, of course, our very own Chancellor Camacho, and the UPLB administration. members of the BOR, former officials and regents, former staff regent, Alex Milia, officials of the UPLB Alumni Association, mga kabalikat po natin dito sa universidad, national scientist, our mentor, our lead provocator, ang atin pong minamahal na former UP President, National Scientist, Emil Javier, professors emeriti, deans, directors, and unit heads, our honored, outstanding personnel, our dear guests, our hard-working organizers, and our friends from the government and media. I am beyond grateful that we are able to come together in the spirit of community, connectivity, and collaboration. It's astonishing the breadth of the knowledge and experience and heart that surrounds us today. Seeing all of you and knowing that before us are the faces behind UPLB's success and staunch service to the people. It is both humbling and empowering. On that note, allow me to leave you with two words today: thankfulness and invitation. Pasasalamat at imbitasyon. Hindi sa birthday ko, pero birthday ko ngayon. Salamat po. Napakalaki ng aking pasasalamat sa ating mga kasamahan sa OVCRE. Mga kasama ko sa OVCRE, mabuhay kayo. Mga nagagwapuhan at nagagandahang mga kasama natin sa OVCRE. Nito pong mga nakaraang buwan, habang papalapit ang ating okasyon, nakita natin ang araw-araw nilang pagsisikap para mabuo ito, para mapagtipon-tipon tayo at para maihatid sa atin at sa publiko ang pagdiriwang na ito. Hindi po biro ang responsibilidad ng mga komite sa likod ng anibersaryo ng pagkakatatag ng ating universidad. Ito po'y totoo, lalo na sa OVCRE, na siyang punong abala para sa taong ito. Kahit na ito'y dagdag ng ating regular na ginagawa, taos-puso nating ginampanan ng ating mga gawain. Ang araw na ito ay paggunita ng mahigit 1 siglo ng kasaysayan ng ating institusyon, ang mga tagumpay, ang kolektibong sinisimbolo nito at ang sama-sama nating ipinaglalaban. Yan ay isang napakalalim na tungkulin. Pero ito po'y hindi pagdaraing, ito po'y pasasalamat. Pasasalamat kay Chancellor Camacho sa kanyang tiwala sa OVCRE at sa mga komite na bumuo ng pagdaraos na ito. Pasasalamat sa mga kinatawan ng ating universidad at ng UP system na kasama nating nagdiriwang ngayong araw. Pasasalamat sa pag-organisa ng mga kaganapang ito at pasasalamat sa mga pinuno, mga estudyante, mga kawani, mga guro at mga researchers and extension officers ng UPLB. Ito rin po ay pagkalugod para sa pagkakataon na maging bahagi ng paggawad ng karangalan sa ating mga kahangahangang kapatid sa pangangasiwa, pananalaksik at serbisyong publiko. Ang inyong serbisyo ay hindi lamang imahe ng UPLB ngayon, ito rin ang tumatayong pundasyon ng kinabukasan nito. Salamat sa partisipasyon ng ating estudyante. Maraming salamat po. We are nearing the conclusion of our program, but there is so much to look forward to in the coming days and in fact, this year. This week, we invite everyone to immerse themselves in the exhibits and take part in the festivities. Everywhere you look, there will be something to learn, something to appreciate, something for the future community to build upon. Witness UPLB 114 years on. It amazes me to think about it. Somewhere in those 114 years, may it be as a wide-eyed freshie, leaving home for the first time, or through our service for the first time as a research assistant or admin staff or instructor at that point, we became part of UPLB. And we continue to be part of it now and what it will be tomorrow. I hope that this realization ignites in all of us a sense of great pride. But more importantly, may this serve as a reminder for us to unite, to fulfill our roles as instruments of knowledge, development, and service to the society, locally and globally. Some of us thought twice before coming today. But thankfully, reason got the better of us. In the spirit of community, connectivity, and collaboration, according to our very own President Jimenez, we continue to break down barriers and craft the future fit for all Filipinos. Now, we pass the torch to VC Roby, the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Community Affairs. Nalaman namin na by neighbor, kami yung susunod na pintuan. Ang susunod na pintuan, si VC Roby. OVCCA, Community Affairs, will be hosting the next and 115th founding anniversary celebration. We look forward to seeing what you will have in store for us. Challenge accepted? Kaya po, magandang tanghali at mabuhay tayong lahat.
So let's give it up again for Vice Chancellor Bantayan. Happy birthday po,
Happy birthday, sir.
At maraming salamat po for that message on thankfulness, looking back, looking forward, and yung realizing na bahagi tayo ng 114-year history ng UPLB. A round of applause po ulit para sa ating lahat.
Okay. Do we have some reminders, Maurice?
Ayan. Yes po, for our awardees, ang inyo pong tokens ay maaari po natin kunin sa likod sa registration pagkatapos po ng ating program. Yun lamang po.
Okay, and nabanggit naman ni VC Nel, no? Throughout this week po, you can visit UPLB. Ang dami pong mga programs and activities na pwede pong puntahan po natin at i-enjoy this week-long celebration. And I would like first also to recognize the efforts of the steering committees that enable us to have this event. Of course, led by Professor Nathaniel Bantayan ng OVCRE, si Ma'am Fides Marciano Tambal of OVCRE, nandito po ba sila? Miss Marie Claire Raimundo ng Accounting Office, Mr. John Raymar Garcia ng BMO, Elizabeth T. Ayala, Cashier's Office, Juan Pulhin of the College of Forestry and Natural Resources, Mark Lester M. Chico of the Office of Public Relations, and the UPLB Live Events team, Dr. Eileen Lorena Mamino of the Office of Chancellor, Professor Jean Loyola, our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Professor Rolando Bello, OVCA, Forester Roberto Sereno, ang next host of our Foundation Day, Fernando Paras, OVCPD, Ms. Charlina May Magnata, OVCRE, and Assistant Professor Emil John Cabrera ng UPLB TTBDO.
Idadagdag ko lamang po, our food will be served after the exit of colors po.
Okay, gutom na po kayo?
Meanwhile, the guests will go to the guest house naman po for their lunch.
Okay, don't forget to use our hashtag UPLB114. At this moment, may we request everyone to please all rise for the exit of colors and the singing of the UP Naming Mahal to be led by UPLB Harmonia and the UPLB Choral and Song. Check. Calling the steering committee members. Calling all the members of the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension. Lahat daw po ng bahagi ng Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension, please proceed at the stage area for your photo op. Again, from the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension, you are being